I haven't played this in a while, actually. Coolest game ever. There we are. Love this game because it's just mystery. Mystery from the get-go. You have no idea who you are, where you come from. Nothing really in your background and stuff. And I really like that. Beaten the game entirely 6 times. Never beaten the last DLC to its entirety. Running a cigarette here. Soundtrack done by, don't remember his first name, Larkin. One of the coolest soundtracks on a game ever. I think it really suits the atmosphere and it helps bringing everything together. You go Team Cherry. These are the designers and developers, Ari Gibson and I don't remember the name of the other guy, William. And then there was another coder, David. Yeah, Christopher Larkin. Good job, Larkin. He'll be doing also the whole soundtrack of the next game, which is Silksong. It's it doesn't continue our story, but kind of works where you get that cling where you discover people for the first time. You get that knowledge. Good memories. But so game isn't as hard as I don't remember the name now. As Blasphemous or these games like what's this other one? Shovel Knight. Way harder games. Any Metroidvania games really. These games combat much more straightforward. The controllers are actually really responsive. Kind of like small tutorials of the basics. Good reminder for myself. So yeah, once you know a little bit of the combat, then the game gets a bit easier to run at first. But yeah, a lot of it is all on the pacing. So different enemies got different speeds they attack you on, and once you got the rhythm, once you get the rhythm, then it's much easier to. So shields? Oh no, they're all fuckers. Don't need them. Fuckers. Bubble. Attack. So this is a lot of there. See, I can toggle balance. I don't wanna turn around all the way. So yeah, there's a lot of backtracking on this game. Find yourself in issues, places like that. So, oh fuck's sake! Wait for the on a hill, and then wait for the sound as you discover a secret. Oh, okay. So Pokebox. I can't remember. I believe. I can't remember. I can't believe I remember how to do this so easily. It's actually pretty hard timing again. Beautiful, beautiful, massive mystery lore in the game. Pretty entertaining, pretty dark. Our first charm. I don't remember the entry being it. I think it might have been updated. Yeah, this is a way of progressing through the game. You find these charms all across the game. You equip them. They give you different stats, bonuses. No stats bonuses, actually. No stats at all. Some of them do slightly stats, but they mostly give you different abilities and improve on your ability. So pretty neat. And we're back again here at the beginning. You can see up on the left corner, those white stuff are my life. So how many hits can I get? Different enemies can hit different damage. So, but yeah, currently only just the one. White masks are standard ones, and the blue one is the one, it's a skill that I got from defeating that. Yeah, from defeating that all blue stuff that came out of the egg. Fuck me. While white masks can be healed up with the white goo on the left, blue mask can. So once you lose that, you get hit, then you don't recover it. What the fuck is this guy talking about? I don't know what the fuck any of this. You figure it out slowly, surely. The way the wording is done, amazing as well. Really fucking epic. Eternal Kingdom. I love it. That fade to black in the last hit. They are nowhere now. Soundtrack changes. But we don't have a song yet, but we will. We won't pass onwards. Not full damage. Very nice. Working somewhere. Speed reduces when you're in a town. In a important place. Yeah. Title screens are really nice titles for. So, well, somebody without patience would just straightforward just go about their business. Like, I know some friends of mine, but you're doing yourself a disfavor by not taking in all of the information that you can. So this guy, let's listen, try to interact with as many things as you can, because you pay for the game, then you pay for content, and then the content is there for a reason, and the developers wrote it there for something, so you might as well get your money's worth. And plus, they will also, in many situations, give you insights about what's up with the world and what should you do. So, really helpful stuff.
Madaula. Misu.
The other residents disappear, headed down the well one by one into the caverns below. So, you already got a path, pretty much. You didn't know there was a well, now you know there's a well somewhere. So again, really helpful. And really dark. And Larkin with his piano. So good. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. Long fell to ruin, yet it still grows, falls into its depths. So post-apocalypse kind of thing, survival. Daisy because they all, oh, you'll see. But yeah, wealth or enlightenment, darkness seems to promise all things. Here you too seek your dreams down there. So I'm an spelunker, and I go down in the caverns to dig gold, I guess. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and troubles are robbed of their memory. So, something turning bad down there. Go where anything happen. All town is closed as well. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things. So, there's the other thing. Speak with the guy again. We give you different types, different dialogues. So, this is important. Many used to come hoping the kingdom would fulfill their desires. Hallowness was called supposedly the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasures and secrets. Now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb full of monsters and magic. Everything fades eventually.
Akala, tono.
Feeling tired? The bench might be iron, but I assure you it's quite comfortable. There's no better place to collect your thoughts before heading below. That's important. I mean, obviously the bench lets you to interact with it, but not that using the tactile sword. No, very much like in many other games that are RPG Metroidvanias, like first thing from Zelda. Link has never spoken a word, but after that, so yeah. And
Akala, tono.
if we speak again with him, we encounter the same dialogue again, so it means we run out of different things that he could say. Just keep on repeating the same thing over and over.
Akala, tono.
Benches. You rest and save your game here, recovering all of your health lost, and you lose also the shields. We press on the inventory menu tab. There's nothing to do here in the inventory, there's only information. You will be gathering things that will stuck here, but it's more of a book than a bag. This is actually equipment. So, this is the first jam that I will equip it. You can see the cost is 2,000 notches. And as you can see, we have 3 notches there right in the middle, which is 2 notches. This one costs 2, we equipped it, and now we have one spare one, plus we only have, this means nothing, this is just a list of the equipped ones you got. The only thing that you need is to equip them on notches and Fury of the Fallen, it's pretty neat actually on speedruns, it's actually always grab the get-go because yeah, basically once you're on your last mask, the one hit die, you deal twice as much damage. So what speedrunners would do is, again, you speedrun so you don't want to fail and you master the game. You get hit in purpose so that you get to actually be on one mask, and from the beginning of the game you do twice as much damage, beat the game way faster. But yeah, not something that I use stuff because I suck. But I have a better jump to wear now, so it might get us out of the situation. Inspect some more, explore. Right, map place, really helpful as well. One of the charms that we get to know soon enough will be the map. Actually, the map is not on itself a charm, but then if you wanna see where you are on the map, you will need a compass. The compass is a charm that will occupy a notch. After playing for the first time, halfway through I decided that I could use better the space, so instead of using the notch for the compass, I went on without the compass. I struggle a little more, but then you get to learn the map way faster this way and recognize different landmarks in the map and the world, so to orientate yourself, and it's totally unnecessary. So not only did I not use it after half of the first go, but I I never use it again. Compass, useless. Unless you're used to stuff. So, there we go. Forgotten Crossroads. Our mission actually now is to just explore. Nobody's gonna tell you. Hey, gracias Ricardo. Oh, la música está muy alta, déjame ver. Thanks, guys, for let me. Yeah. How's that now? Let's see. Gracias, Eira, también. Voy a ver si puedo. A ver qué tal ahora. ¿Se me oye mejor? Nada de nada. Bueno, muchas gracias. Our task now is actually to explore. We got 2 directions. Regardless, they all turn around to the same point. And we got some bugs on the way. 63 hits, worthly remembering the amount of hits that you gotta give each one of the mobs, because then you can also synchronize better with their attacks. This currency that we're picking up is the only currency in the game. As in, oh, it's not, let me think. Nah, it's the only currency per se in the game. We can find some resources from some other stuff for different upgrades and things in some other places, but this is the standard currency. All enemies drop it. You won't have to be grinding it too much. There are some moments in the game where you might actually wanna be farming some of that currency to help you buy maps and to help you buy different things, buying keys that can let you open doors to access places that you couldn't before. So yeah, we're just going straight forward to the bottom of this thing so that I can show you. Vale, gracias. But damn, the music is so good. I don't want to turn it down though. Fair enough. Thank you.
Oh, ダンチャツだ。
Most of the voices are done by William and I forgot the name of the creators. But yeah, they're mostly done by them, but it's also done by a lot of the backers of the original Kickstarter. So that's a lot of fun as well. I don't think they'll be using any Kickstarter voices for Silksong, but we'll see. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins. Don't mind me. I have fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. Exactly, that's the thing. You lose yourself and then you find yourself again on your way, and this way you learn the map and so on. It's one of the big parts of Hollow Knight. Cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Absolutely. Yes, that's why we're farming some of the stuff on the way. Hold LB, don't play this game on keyboard. I did beat the whole game on keyboard first time because I had no money for a controller and I had no controller, so I beat it on a keyboard, and it was pretty good. It was alright, but controller beats it every time.
Choco, correct this.
But it alone will show you where you are. If you're not the head for directions, I just suggest purchasing a compass from my wife, Isabel. This is the guy Conifer from the shop up there in Dirtmouth. He's now opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She even sells some of my old maps from time to time. Never needed to buy a map here. I don't think I bought almost anything from her, to be honest. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping on areas. She's always excited to see me. So 2 things to know about Conifer. He will always sing the song, and he will always be on the different places, all the different counties, you can say. So there's all different areas on the game. You can see them because they got their own name and stuff, but most importantly, they change the music, background, enemies, style, everything changes, right? You got a forest, and then we got a cave, and then we got a really dark mine, and then we got all sorts. So on each area, you will have to find conifer, who will be more and more hidden as the areas got more difficult. So one of the things you can use to know that conifer is close by is his tongue, that he's how you say it when you're humming, yeah. So make sure that you keep your ears open, and you'll see some of these cheats around, hanging around where he is. So also a really helpful way of tracking him down and getting your map now. Check it out, where's the map? There we go. That mouth, King Pass, that's where we started. That thing right in the middle, that's the big drop. Game, I cannot point right now, can I? No, I cannot point. So that's their mouth, that's the way we came down from. And now we go all of this area on the map. As you can see, it's a bit sketchy, it's almost not helpful at all. And that's because one thing that we're missing is a plume or a pen that we will fill all of the fine details of the map with. So all secret doors, and you can see that there's this big skull kind of head with horns in the middle. He looks like a boss. That looks really like a boss. And you can see that on the left of that there's an open door that he never actually mapped. So once we get there, we will be able to map it ourselves. So there's a lot of doors like this that you can see, and there's many other ones that are not even on the map, that are secret. So up there we haven't seen what that thing is. And down here on the left, it looks like Conifer himself with them glasses. So that's a really nice way of also teaching you where you are. So again, landmarks to track yourself down and not need a compass. As you can see on top of Conifer is this room with kind of like these plates, right, where you jump. That's the thing that we just came down from. So pretty simple actually after all. So as you can see, both left and right out of the well connect back to each other. So it's kind of like a circuit, and you expected to explore all of this before you move on forward, kind of thing. So let's, oh yeah, there you go. These are areas. While they're all inside of the same map, an easier way of tracking it down. About 10, 12 areas. Really, that's too many. I don't remember with certainty, but so I actually don't remember at all what's anywhere. So we're just gonna take a look what's around here. I know we're gonna have to pogo bounce with these fuckers. Beep. Oh, dick. There you go. So yeah, right now we need money. That's what we need the most. I don't think I should be going this way, to be honest. Yeah, we got a battle of acid. This fucker 4 hits, and then babies, which die on hit. But... oh, there we go. This thing. Alright, break it. Save it. Alright, well, I guess just save the friend. Needless to say, that hurts. I don't know, pretty standard gaming stuff. I mean, green fishing is like this thing. This, oh Jesus, that this worm with teeth. He ain't a friend. I love how there's some in the background, just giving this whole game a lot of depth. To be honest, the 2D game, but it barely feels like it. As you can see, oh Jesus, fuck, I'm rusty. Holding down B, you consume the white goo and you recover the masks. So you always want to make sure that you spend as much as you can to fill up your masks, because once you fill up the white ball, then you cannot gather any more white goo. So hold on a minute. Let's see, I'll put it down even more so. Alright guys, I'm back. I hope that you can hear better now. It might have been too loud before. Again, if you were one of the tricks that I like about Metroidvanians, he says, whenever you walk into a room, you want to make sure that you check every single path. I mean, sure enough, I did not check everything on that room. It looks like with the plates, with the level plates. But regardless, I know what's in there. But for example, we're walking into a room now. There's got about 3 doors. You can see that there on the map. But also, you will see as soon as you walk in. We should do before walking into another room, like I just did with this transfer thing. Just make sure that you first count how many exits are there from this specific room, and that you don't go on forward to another room before checking all of the exits on the previous one. This is just really standard Metroidvania exploration stuff. Reach a wall that doesn't let you go any further, and then turn back. And you keep on doing this until you explore all of the areas. If you just keep on walking straight, you lose yourself. You have no idea where the fuck you're going. So we go up first, and let's see, we got a bunch of stuff here. Oh, Jesus. But you recommended to heat up, because then you don't bounce back. And we just discovered a secret again, the boom sound, so helpful. We go back, get the credits. Tip for beginners: you see that thing, that little spikes coming out of the rock? It tells you that there's a battle encounter. There ain't that many on the game with a door like that, but there's some, and it can screw you over easily. There you go. So beat the enemy or you ain't getting out. Simple. Music change. Oh, Jesus fuck. Forgot about the stalactite, stalagmite, or the stick. Music changes as well. I can barely hear it because it's the simple encounter, simple first encounter. So let's see. Let's just double check what we got here. So we got a room. Came out of there, but we're not going that way. We discovered this path. Took more money. Neat. And we came down here as well. So that's a door. We don't want to go there, but we counted 1. Oh, there we go. That's 2 doors. You can't count with me. 2 doors. Oh, there you go. 3 doors. Now you get to choose which door you want to go through, sure, but now you know the amount of doors that you got. So check this one first. Check out the mask up the top. If I had spent some white goo, soul actually, and you dip in, it fills up your soul and then your life masks. And there's a bench. I don't recommend benching here, because if I just did it anyway. Damn, never mind. If you bench here, now you save your game. If you exit, you just appear here. If you're lost, then you just appear lost again. So it's actually much better to not save there, and instead, after you beat all of these area, just exit game, start again, and then you will appear on Dirtmouth. So we have 3 doors to this room, and we have uncovered 1 that had no exit, so 1 crossed out. We don't have to go that way anymore. Money. I feel it's unfair actually for anyone that doesn't play the game to be watching this shit, because I'm spoiling the hell out of you. But I hope that I'm giving you some good tips for you to play the game, and if you like it, just get it on Steam. It's $15 and it's solid 50 hours on your first playthrough, and you will want to play it all over again. Yeah, that ain't happening. Yeah, so we reach a room with 1 exit apart from the one that we came from, and we can reach it. So we reached a wall. Now from the previous room, we know that we only have 1 way through. Will there be another wall on the other side of that other door? We don't know, but if there is, then we'll have to backtrack some more. So this is how you do it. Just keep on crossing exits before if I could make it through this door and that way, then I wouldn't, because I have another door still to check, and that's how you do the backtracking. Is this a way that we come from? We jump from up there to here, or will we get a double jump? Yeah. There's no Metroidvania without double jumps or dashes or stuff like that. Wall walking, that's actually pretty fun. That's a good stuff. Jeez, dude, gotta get used to the controls. This is the door that we haven't checked, and it's opening up to something else. Okay, that's one way we can go. Buddy. So yeah, Daisy, survival zombies. Ah, Pepe, jeez. So let's heal up, and we got some room for another one. Okay, so you see, there's another door more. So if we chose this path and then we just kept on going, we would have checked these other two places that we checked before, where we encountered a wall, where was this well of light, these pools of light, and then this other place where we found these other three chests of money. So yeah, we crossed those doors down, and we're cool. You can write down that you found on that place. Actually, we can actually see it on the map now. No, we can't, but you look at the room with conifer down at the bottom left, and then you look to the right, you can see there that there are that's the room that we were on, and you can see the room that we are on right now. Ah, fucker. This is all tutorial simple stuff. It's also why the game doesn't need to give you any directions. Just play. Just play. Get used to the enemies, the timing and the controls. Explore some. Jesus fuck, I'm rusty. Hey, more bugs. There's a chest there. Get that loot. Ah. Yeah, it's sucking. So there was a path down there to the right, but there's a path above as well that we were doing before, so we might want to check this first. Ah, look. I'll just get hit, fuck it. Word. Ah, Jesus, fool. So if we would have gone down, then we wouldn't be able to do that thing. Always take the high ground whenever you can, because it'll most likely be the right path first. And again, this is a tunnel room, so there's no other exits. Moving forward. These are important. These signs. Looks like a scarab or something. Let's just go here. Oh, no, look. Another room? No, we ain't taking that without exploring first this. Big room here. So 1, 2 exits so far. Who's this guy? Fuck off. Yeah. This will heal your soul. You see up on the left whenever you hit it. It refills after some time. The statue, as you can see, I cannot hit it anymore. Different size statues give you more soul, less. 3 exits. So again, make sure that before you keep on adventuring, you check every exit possible. Alright. So 3 exits. There was no exit here. And I'm just gonna take the one with a sign on it, whatever it was. I don't know what it was. Did this for a while. Fuck off. Alright, so 1 exit. Oh look, there's the sign here again, you see? The thingy guy. Alright, so that sign down there was actually telling us about this room, but we ain't gonna check it just because we need to explore the whole room first. Ah. So again, a door. A door. Somebody crying. Checking walls. Another one of these bugs again. Break it. Free it. And we'll figure out what it is later. So how many doors we got? Oh jeez. That's 4. What? So here's the thing. If you really calm down, I'm not cheating, but we started to go up, and here on the map, since we were on the bottom tunnel and we started to go up, you should know where we are now. We haven't taken any other up sections until down there at the bottom right. So we're down there on the top door. So in this place we already counted 4 doors. Down on the bottom left of the room that we are on is where the sign was indicating. We had another door up to the left, and then 2 doors, one up the right, and then one up the upright, which is this one. And as you can see, if instead of taking the left after we came down of the well from Dirtmouth, we're taking the right, we encountered whatever that thing was, we kept walking forward, eventually choosing to go down, then down right or down left, but at some point coming down here, and the door will be locked. So sure, it's a full circle. You will reach that time, you will explore all of that area, you would have found this door and being like, what the fuck, I want to get there. You would have taken left, go down, find Cornifer, and realize that there's another way to this switch, because you could go down from the bottom like we just did, go up and hit this. So regardless of whatever that you do, as long as you're able to keep track of where you are at any time, it's actually pretty straightforward. So we got 4 rooms that we haven't checked here yet, and I'm gonna start with I know I said that we should check every room down on the bottom first. Yeah, we're just gonna do that just because I say we were gonna. So we had a bunch of a bunch of exits here. We have 3. One that we just took, and we just opened another door. We gone down here, go up bottom left. I don't even remember what this place took you. I think it's elevator. It's locked. So you find a wall. Yep. Yeah. What's that? I do remember the game. What is that? Ghosts. The buildings. We're going somewhere. Right. This is an elevator, but it's shut. So mark it out. So we're at the bottom right, that corner at the bottom right, and we just took the door to the left of it. We're only missing 1 door now to check, which is the bottom right. Do that. Speedrunning technique. The jumping. We did this before. Right. With those worms, that shit, fossil. Practice your pogo. You'll need that in the future. Oh Jesus fuck. So we're not on the map anymore, but we're still on Forgotten Crossroads somehow. So this is the shit that you'll fill in with your pen whenever you get it. 1 door and 2. Oh, there's a body there. Let's see if he's. What you doing with that trunk? Buddy, wake the fuck up. Right, grandmother. Simple, standard boss. Try to not get hit whenever he launches. Heal as much as you can. Stay next to the door. Don't get hit. Try to hit it as many times as you can as when he's doing his fucking. I'm done. Dead it. There. Let me out. Oh jeez. A lot of bruises. I find on my first try that this was harder than the boss itself. Game is it isn't that hard. Game gets way harder later, but the first 5 hours, 8 hours of your first playthrough, if you don't know much about exploration, just combat is really easy. So the boss will be telegraphing all its movements and everything, really slow and really simple. If you read your enemy, you'll be fine. So one of the cool things about the game, and every Metroidvania, when there's bosses or like Dark Souls, they say that this is like Dark Souls Metroidvania, which is very similar to. The more that you do the boss, the more that you can read the telegraphed attacks, so that you can better avoid them, better counteract. And this is definitely true. The more that you play the game, the easier the bosses become. So get used to dying and don't get upset about it, and you'll be fine. We got a couple of directions here. Fuck. Creepy, innit? Needless to say, we're gonna get there. So that's a wall. We found a wall. Bugger bounce. Right, we haven't seen this one yet, but this one. Oh, jeez. Right, so again, get the timing. If this guy I hit it like the other ones, he will sneak in one of his attacks. Look. Oh, he almost did. The thing is, you cannot just spam attack. If you just spam attack, enemies will make use of the fact that there's a small window of opportunity, and they will just look. He would have been a bit closer, would have hit me. So yeah, different enemies. Hey, we're back at where we started. So full loop, boss, wall. Pay attention. Door. Yeah, it's Sid. Was it Sid? I don't remember.
Title.
Your nail. That's the sword. How much deeper do we have to go?
Whoopa.
Oh, look, he kind of like woke up. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would ever woken. So you know, we're a hero. Sly, no Sid. Sly. Usually I live in an eventful life up in Dirtmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there, and I can thank you properly for your good deed. Alright. Talk again. You're exploring then. Very brave. Plenty of courageous wanderers have been lost to the hunger of these old caverns. You have your nail bow, and I can tell just by looking that you know how to wield it. Sure, dude. I'm actually a good wielder of nails. I'm a nail wielder. Sly's gone. We saved the dude. We saved him. He was lost, and he said he would meet us in the town. Nice. Right. So we went down, we checked that room. We checked all the 3 rooms that came out of the one on the bottom, right? And we get a choice now. We can move into the room that we had up, or we can just follow this path as well. And I say we go back. But remember this one as well. Come on, dude. Jeez. Game's still too loud. Alright. Let me see. Thank you to my friends for letting me know. I do actually have the volume turned down a bit, so that because I was getting a bit deaf myself. I'm realizing it might be unfair. You guys might not even know what the room, like the left of the one that we were on, looked like, but I just remember everything. It's because I played it so many times, so a bit unfair. Oh yeah, just kill the 2 with the same hit. Let's just take this thingy, and we explore all of this cavern. Bench it. This thing. Symbol of a stag. Insert Gale. Gale is the currency. So we got already 438, which is a lot. For the starting, you pretty much saw it, man. What happened, stuff? What happened? This thing, do. Clinking. Oh, yo, you gonna... Why am I pretending I don't know what the fuck's going on? I just don't want to spoil it, I guess. I mean... Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stackways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years and I've forgotten much. The sound of the bell will always call me back. These stackways stretch the depths of Hallownest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go. Ah, there we go. So we got finally Deadmau5 and Forgotten Crossroads station. So fast travel. Mind you, you have to go always to the same state to the stations to actually take the fast travel. So it's not really fast travel. It's actually really nice. I mean, it isn't like some other games. I mean, that come to mind that you just open the map, click where you want to go, and teleport in. That fucking sucks. No. You gotta always backtrack to at least the station, which I think is really helpful because else the game will take way longer. But still, what's worse is that the map isn't really true. So while the stations, I mean the trains and stuff look like this, the layout of the map isn't like this, so you cannot really guide yourself. So first you gotta learn the names, and then you gotta use your real map to actually look at what's where. But we do know dirt maps, but we won't be going there yet. Gonna do some more exploring. Right. Okay. Fuck me. Door number 2 of 5. 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and 1 at the top. Fuck me. Again, if you do not telegraph the attacks, you're fucked. Ah, jeez. Damn controllers. Looks easy, you try it. But he does telegraph. Look, with the bomb is the thingy. Ah, what? He just opened up a secret door. Did you hear the doo? So yeah, he did actually. On my first playthrough, I never discovered this until the very end. They cheated. I looked it in Google to see what the fuck was here. Because I mean, I had a 99% completion, and I was like, I'm missing something. So I look at the charms, and I was missing 1 charm. And yeah, there's a charm down here, but as you can see, it doesn't seem like we can get there. Ah, so a wall. Now we just keep exploring the room. Beep, beep. This happens because I'm fucking bragging, you know? I'm just being cocky. Hey, let's jump, I'm hitting from the back, and then I'm just throwing it over, man. Remember these doors? They do symbolize something. And coming up there, that's chests. With contents. With insights. With stuff. Right. Surprise, motherfucker! He telegraphs his attacks very well. Once you learn how he fights, the fight is much simpler. First time I encountered this fucker, I was so scared. Yeah, well, I mean, you haven't seen me dying, so you don't know yet. Oh, fuck me. You don't know yet what happens when you die. But let me tell you, it ain't fun. Heal up. Punch him some more. Ah, fuck me. Yeah. You can telegraph, I can telegraph shit. Learning the boss's patterns can also really help you. What? Alright, there we go. Can teabag though. That's a PT. City Crest, where that is. And look, the doors open up. Cool guy. Look, hey, where you going? Where you going, buddy? Bye. See you. Go the other way. Yeah, good. Money. So again, first part, grind your money. Pay there, but fuck this. These it's just there's so many ways to actually beat this game that there's so many ways that there's actually to beat this game that I don't have a path for you. So I'm just doing the fastest path that I know. I mean, everywhere I go, there's something to do. So almost something to do. So yeah, I chose to do the boss now, even though I haven't even checked the whole place. But there's something that we're gonna earn here from this area, that is to solve a wall in some other area. So I haven't even shown you that other area, and I'm already doing this. So just so much to do, to be honest. And again, because there's no order to in what order do you do the things. So yeah, I mean, you just gotta get the boss at some point if you want to break that wall, and I just did it before discovering the wall itself that I have to beat with what I'm gonna get here. So yeah, again, a bit unbelievable. I'm gonna roll a cigarette as well. So if you got any questions, leave them in the chat, and I'll be able to answer them now. Nail Shaman. Who is that creeping out of the darkness? Why, you're looking grim. A strange, empty face and wicked-looking weapon. Right. Something important has drawn you down into... I'm not gonna do the voice anymore. Oh, fuck that. Something important has drawn you down into Hallownest's corpse. I just love the writing, though. Hallownest is the kingdom that is no more. So, Hallownest's corpse. But I won't ask what brought me here. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. I don't know. We don't know. We know less than you do, lady. I mean, what are we? Are we a bug? Oh, you're a snail, for sure, because you got a snail on the head, but don't look like snail at all. What are we, though? Are are we the Hollow Knight? I mean, like the game's the Hollow Knight. We do look pretty hollow because we don't got light on our eyes, or looks like we're wearing a hole. So, are we a knight though? It's just mysteries. And again, the only thing that you get to look forward to right now as you start the game is just exploring whatever the fuck is on the cavern, and you know, you're not told you gotta explore the cavern. It's just up to you to decide whether if you're intrigued about what's on the caverns there for you, you know. And you discover that you can get maps and you can fill them up with your own information. And there's a lot of secret doors. That there's these worms that you get to collect. And we just kill a monster, a big ass monster bug or something. He gave us an item that's called City Crest, whatever the fuck that means and what that is for. I mean, like, so. But yeah, who are we? What's our name? What are we doing here? If it isn't getting loot from the corpses, like supposedly some other people were doing before, that well, they went down on the well and trying to discover this kingdom and try to loot it, right? We could be doing that as well, yeah, for sure. But we're not told that, so it's all up to our imagination so far. And if you don't like exploring, by now you most likely drop the game. And I tell you, soundtrack, uh, design, I mean the photography and the drawings and just the way the game looks, that dropped me in. But then exploration, that's what did it for me, to be honest. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. There's something for us here. Maybe it's because I need her help. Say no more. I'm just going to give you a gift. A nasty little spell. Yes! My own creation. Just perfect for a little one like you. Oh ho ho! Yeah, there you go. We could have chosen to backtrack. We could have chosen to just go about our business in some other ways. But you gotta speak. You gotta interact with everything. The game isn't just about killing stuff. But we're getting a spell now. Neat. I never tried to listen to her before growing the spell. Let's see. Nice. You see, I played 6 times. Never did I chose to speak with her before picking up the fucking spell. So yeah, I'm getting more back for my money. Don't be afraid. Have faith. That spell belongs to you now. All you need to do is take it. You won't be going much further without it. I promise you. There you go. So yeah, I can just fucking skip it, right? But just telling you, just grab the fucker, or you ain't going much further without it. I love these fade to blacks. They're like so dramatic. So soul is the white goo. We use that to heal ourselves, you know, to refill masks. But we're also gonna use it to cast spells, damaging spells. So, I mean, well, we don't know if it's damaging, but it looks very much like a Kamehameha from Dragon Ball. So yeah, I guess it's damaging. But yeah, so we get to choose whether we're gonna use our soul for healing or for damaging. To be honest, this spell gets broken later on in the game if you got the right charms and you know how to utilize the hitbox of enemies, and it gets really broken. But to be honest, I've been in the game a bunch of times and I never had to use it per se. You got different ways that you can play the game, so very much like on any RPG, you can go spellcaster, you can go tanky, you can go assassin, you can go. So you got somewhat of these not stereotypes. They got a name. These templates, right, that you can build onto this type of character that you want to play, like. And the charms will help you do that. There will be charms that you can put together that they combo on each other, so that they help each other and they get your ability stronger. So if you're carrying charms, like they improve the damage that you do spells, but then you got another charm that it does that your spell costs less. So you're not gonna carry charms from different trees because that'll actually not be the most optimal. So if you're going with spells, then you go full spells, like and you got a more soul whenever you hit an enemy. But then you get charms that they make you attack faster. Your nail strike is longer, so you go more distance. You can move faster, dash faster. Well, we cannot dash yet, but you can take more hits. You can defend yourself. So you got all these. Jesus, it's not stereotypes. Never mind. But so yeah. I never did the spell one. I tried to beat one part where I was struggling, and I thought, okay, maybe I just need to do the archetype. That's a word, archetype. I just need to do the spell archetype, but it didn't do it for me. And then again, the best way to do that with the spells is to utilize it's not a bug or an exploit, just literally using the hitbox of enemies properly, because when they're moving, if you launch the spell on the right moment, and the enemy is moving away from the spell, you'll hit it once, but then after some time, if the enemy is moving, he might still be underneath the spell because it's moving the same direction of the spell. and it will hit him again. That depends again on the speed of the enemy, where he's standing, and all of that, and the moment that you trigger the spell. But if you mind the spell as a ball that shoots from you and travels forward, if the enemy is traveling on the same direction and you hit it once, and then he moves a bit further, he comes out of the invulnerability that he gets. It might be half a second, right, after he gets hit for the first time, and he can get hit multiple times as long as he keeps traveling in the same direction as a spell. So this is not a glitch and not an exploit. It might be kind of an exploit, but it's not even bad code or anything. It's just if the enemy is moving in the same direction and the spell keeps on going even after hitting an enemy, it's just good aiming, right? So I'm not really good at that. Just hitting enemies face to the face, man. That's what's good. That's why I like moving all about the place fast and just hitting stuff, pogo bouncing and shit, deflecting projectiles and shit. That's the good stuff. Spells OP, but let's wake up. Sorry for talking so much. I mean, if you do want to know everything about All Night, it's your channel. Yeah. What's up? Bitch, get me out of here. You're woken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but seems to have sleep away myself. Was it a spell? Or did I just get high and pass out? Now we're awake. Okay. I was wondering whether you would do me a small favor. Not as a repayment for my gift, of course, simply because we're not friends. Yeah. Well, I'm still locked in a cage, so... you see, a hoary great beast has made home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I would be quite grateful if we were to venture deeper in and slay for me. A hardy creature, so strong. Shell. But with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with this small favor, man. Oh. So, while after this spell, we're actually getting a small tutorial how to use it, we won't always have it like that, and we will always be so clearly where we got to use the spell. Here, it's just straightforward. The wall that we were going to encounter, it was this enemy. So this same enemy is somewhere else. And that was after exploring everything but this. And meeting that enemy, you'll try to kill it, and you'll be like, I don't have a way to go. But that's because you didn't get the spell yet. After you get the spell, that's your only path through. So it couldn't be any more clear. Once you discover this area after beating the boss, you gain this spell, and you'll know if you discover this other area that that's the way you gotta go. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Tutorial is really fuck off. Tutorial is pretty nice. Yeah, no, I don't want to waste my soul. But yeah. Tap it, hold it, you heal, tap it, you shoot it. So that's another way that was kind of annoying because, again, you need to tap it to shoot it and then timing also with this fuckers. You need to tap it to shoot and hold it for hold it to heal yourself. So there'll be more than once that you slightly mistakenly hit the button and you just shoot. And spend your soul without wanting to do that, so kind of annoying sometimes. Timing 1, 2, 3. Different enemies, different timing. If you don't learn it, you're trying to jump here, for example. I love it. I love it how they teach you stuff without tutorial per se. 2 hits. Try to get money. Fucker. Fuck yourself. Alright. He did die though. Yeah, I almost fucked it up there. 2 ways. We got 2 ways, down and left. Gonna go left first. Fill your soul. This is the same thing that we talked about before. You see, it refills my soul, but much bigger. So, right. Must be Boris seeing me not dying. Yeah, don't fight in the platform. It ain't going well. Oh fuck me. Jesus. See if you And you can get so quickly overwhelmed by all of attacks if you just get a bit crazy. If you get a bit disoriented. There we go. We got 2 shields. We're gonna heal 2 because got this bitch here. Here we go. So yeah, if you get 2 mobs on top of you and you're just getting hit left and right and you just spamming attack, which it isn't the fastest attack yet, so you're just gonna keep on getting smashed. And here's the fucker. Same guy on the same side of the screen. We'll counter later. It ain't working. If you shoot it now, it won't work either. Big ass shell. There, we can hit it. You see? So. And he's shooting those bastards. Look, 4 hit. So yeah. It was pretty simple, to be honest. Soul Catcher. We got another charm. Is it a charm? Check it out. Go to inventory. No, inventory. Here we got the map. So as you can see, there's no way to use it, but we get more information. This is the city crest that we got before from beating the boss. It says, stone slab bearing the crest of Hallownest capital city. Has an insert on the back that will fit into a slot. There we go. So it's a key. Vengeful Spirit. This is the first spell that we gathered. So more information about it. So the Gale can be traded for goods or used as a tool in various all mechanisms. All Nail, a traditional weapon of Hallownest. Its blade is blunt with age and wear. I want to improve that. 2 things, no idea. And here we go, we got another charm. It costs 2, so we're gonna have to make a decision whether if we get this one or we get this one on. Draw more soul from the world around them. Increase the amount of soul gained when striking an enemy with a nail. Actually, this is much better. You'll be able to heal yourself much more. So, even though this is used by the archetype of spells, it's still very beneficial for us now. We need a bench for that. Let's get a bench. Bitch, let me out. Must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in these caverns filled it with some ancient rage. Steve, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without the spell of mine. Ho ho ho, bitch. Ah, look, the gate between us has opened. I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell and have faith. Whatever you're seeking, it will find you. Let's just take. Why do you hesitate? You get nothing from me, more from me, afraid. Though I do admire your persistence. Bitch, give me more shit. Bench. Save the game. Take this out. Yeah, because you can see, I mean, cost is 3 notches, 2 notches, and we got 3. So as you can see, it don't work. What was that? Tip for beginners. Not tip, it fucking sucks to me. Again, speed running. This is a game made for speed runners. Overcharm. So now we're actually wearing 2 charms, even though we didn't have room for the cost of both of them. And what this does is that you can actually do this literally. You can only do the one time with 1 extra charm. So what you want to do is you want to utilize all spots to the max, and then leave the room for 1. And if you have a charm that costs 5 cost, it will still only use 1 and charm you for 1. Overcharm you for 1. So it's always the same. Once you do it once, you don't have to break the charms again, like I just did. So pretty neat. Once you're overcharmed, you get the full value of all your charms, but you get hit twice for the damage. So no, I'm good, thanks. But yeah, again, for speed running, they never get fucking hit, so you might as well overcharm. There's these, I mean, in a speed run, if you get hit, you're losing time, so you might as well reset the game. If you're resetting the game and you're never getting hit, then that's the whole point of, yeah. Hey, look. So, we're back where we started. We're back on Conifer. You can see the boss in the middle. And you can see Conifer. We explored down to the left. That was where the acid was. Man, ¿Qué pasa, Marquitos? Yo me callo, pero estoy explicando cómo se juega. Y tú no deberías estar mirando esto que te hace spoilers. So yeah, we discovered down bottom left that was the acid vats. We explored everything down on the bottom tunnel. Bottom right, we encountered that boss on that wall where there was the creepy guy. Down up, I mean, we went up, and then to the left we found the fast travel station, and then we went up one more, found the boss, get the spell, and we're back where we started. So there's still all the half top of this map that we haven't explored, and we're 1 hour on it already. This is just the game will just, and I know the way. If you're just getting lost as well through the tunnels, then they'll just this game will last you way longer. I think my first run was legit 90 hours, to be honest. So we're going up. We're going up now. Let's just check on the rooms that we didn't check before. Jesus fuck. Now Marcus is gonna be making fun of me because I'm just getting hit by the simplest of the mobs on the game. Alright, so how many doors in this room? We got the one at the bottom, one at the top right. That's where we came in for the first time. Now we just came back from the bottom, and we got 4 other ones. I believe this is the middle one. You can see already here. But this is, you might not notice it now because you haven't maybe played the game for a while, or it's because it's a bit subtle, but this is the only place where there's leaves, green leaves. This is actually an indication that we're going to some other area to this way. So really nice. See the details for this. You can see more leaves now. So now both areas, forest or green pass, I think it was the name, beautiful place, and crossroads are merging together. The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hallownest descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted. All truths revealed. All truths revealed! So, we're gonna learn what's our name and where the fuck we came from, if you actually wondered. Also, you can see now that the sign has the same sign that we found next to the elevator down on the bottom tunnel. I don't know if you remember that. I said they looked like ghosts, but they weren't ghosts, they were buildings. And we see the sign again, and it's telling us about the city. So, city looks like ghosts. City Ghost 2. And we found the wall. So after discovering everything before, we would encounter this guy, and this was our only path. So there you go, your first puzzle resolved by me. So be thankful. It's 4 hits with a spell. And oh my god, this most like, I think Green Path is my favorite. I shouldn't be doing this. I had to go back. I just did that as a blind jump because I knew this platform was here, but you shouldn't do that. Utilize the looking down and looking up features to know where you're going to land, because else you're gonna end up whooped. I think there was an enemy here. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Okay, it's not here. Never mind. As you can see how it changed. We were on the crossroads a second ago, and I saw getting so green and stuff. This is definitely my favorite part of the game. At least it was in the first run. It's just so beautiful. Love this style. Fuck me. Yeah. We're going back. But it's too soon. There's too much still left behind. Speed running. Look, mommy, I'm speed running. Yes. How many more doors we got here? I think, there we go. I missed it. So there were 3 on the left. Oh, fuck me. There were 3 on the left, 1 on the right, and we just went out of the middle one. Fuck off. Yeah, we went out of the middle one. So we're gonna check on the bottom one. Pepe, Jesus fucking Christ. You're wasting the viewers' time. They got more valuable things to do right now than seeing you fall. There we go. Right, tip number 10. Do not come this way. There's nothing here for you at this time. Only but death for sure. So if you don't want to get frustrated, not that I ever did, not on my first run, through this way, there's nothing here for you. Let me see. Let me double check. Yeah, nothing. You can actually do this. Oh, fuck me. So, on my first run, sure, you get here, nothing to do. There's actually something you can do later on that will help you here that isn't pogo bouncing. Fuck me. I'm rusty. There's some. I'm done. Fuck it. I'm only gonna stay with one life. I'm not dying. Right, never mind. I'm proving my point. I did do that on my second run. Just for the lols, because I knew how to do the pogo bounce, and I was like, hey, can I actually beat this part with the pogo bounce without the ability that I actually should have on that part? And I actually did, but then what comes after, which I didn't remember at the time, I do remember now, is not doable. And the worst part is that there's no turning back. There's actually no way to come back from there once you get it. So no, you're you're really unfairly outmatched by the enemy that is at the end of that for the early game, but there's no way for you to retract from that. So I had to die twice, and I lost all of my money, all the money. I mean, that's what happens when you die in this game. You lose all your money unless you can recover your soul. If you can recover your soul, as I did, you just say goodbye to all the money that you got. So it's actually pretty fucking hurtful. Don't go that way. If you learn how to pogo bounce and you think you're awesome because you beat that part early in the game when you shouldn't, you're doing yourself a disfavor. Room number 3 on the left side. Oh, look at that! Look at that! What's this worm doing here? I did save your life, motherfucker. Just. There's a baby worm now. Just look. Oh, he's giving. There we go. So now you know where you're saving these scrubs. Oh, you don't know. It's just they end up here somehow. Look, there's tons of eggs, tons. And we did save 2, so let's save all of them. We got purpose now. If we're a knight, if we're the Hollow Knight, yeah, gamepad for sure, all the way. I did beat the game, Marcos, me lo pasé. Hostia puta, espérate. Me pasé el juego la primera vez en un puto teclado inalámbrico de Mac, porque estaba jugando en Mac. Y fue difícil, pero me lo pasé, tío. Y ahora gamepad, a saco. Y aún así, el joystick me raya un poco porque a veces intento darle para la derecha o lo que sea y le doy para arriba y es un poco un rollete. Hello. Yeah, I don't know what to call in English. Yeah, horrible. Era una puta locura. Pero es lo que había. Jodido, y me gustaba demasiado el juego. Y después de jugarlo mucho tiempo. No, el D-pad me va peor. O sea, al D-pad nunca le pude coger cariño, tío. No sé qué es lo que hay. Porque hay momentos en los que tienes que hacer cosas en diagonal. Y con el D-pad no. Tienes razón, debería usar el D-pad, pero. Nah. Bueno, venga, voy a hacer el run en D-pad, ya está. Mi primera vez usando el D-pad. ¿Ya te lo descargaste? Me cago en la puta. Pues ya con este vídeo tienes un par de tips de qué es lo que tienes que hacer al principio. No sé cuánto llevas viendo. Ay. A lo mejor estuve en live streaming después y yo te voy dando tips si te pierdes o te pasa algo. Oh, fuck me. I just realized something really dumb. ¿Qué dice? A ver, que si ¿What? Te parto la cabeza. Si manqueas con el joystick, digo, 15 minutos así. ¿Eh? No me entero. ¿Llevas jugando 15? ¿Has jugado 15 minutos? ¿Que en 15 minutos vas a jugar? ¿Que si manqueas 15 minutos? Me preguntabas que si manqueo con él. No me entero. Ponlo todo en un mensaje. Tiene 200 caracteres. Por cierto, gracias por estar viendo el live stream. Espero que te lo estés pasando bien. Que te mole, tío. Yo qué sé. Nah, bueno, a ver. Yo me he pasado el juego ya como otras 5 veces con el controller. Y 2 en la Switch, en realidad. Coño, pues mira, bienvenido. Sí, a lo mejor estoy hablando demasiado también. Pero... no, me lo pasé siempre con el joystick, tío, y va bien. Pero voy a probar con el D-pad, porque a lo mejor eso, a lo mejor se me da incluso mejor. Pero espero que te esté gustando, tío, tienes que probar el puto juego. Te lo puedes jugar en español también, te va a molar. Pero a mí en inglés me flipa. El voice acting no cambia. Siguen siendo todos. No dicen nada. Cositas así. Así que es la de menos. Bueno, otra vez interesante. Este tío te va a ayudar siempre que te pierdas el juego sin tener que buscar a Google, ¿vale? Antes el tío dejó de darnos diálogo. O sea, seguimos hablando con él y nos sigue repitiendo el mismo diálogo. Eso significa que se quedó sin opciones, ¿no? Y ahora si hablamos con él después de haber descubierto el túnel a Green Path, después de haber conseguido matar al boss, coger el hechizo y matar al escarabajo aquel, me imagino, creo que nos va a dar otro diálogo para recordarte hacia dónde tienes que ir, si te has perdido y si no recuerdas lo que tienes que hacer. A ver, un par de cosas que tenemos para progresar es los gusanos, tenemos encontrar charms, seguir explorando la caverna, todavía hay un mogollón de cosas que no hemos visto, seguir cogiendo ojeo, porque ahora tenemos la tienda, tenemos dos tiendas abiertas, tenemos la tienda de los mapas abierta y la tienda del saltamontes aquel enano pequeño que salvamos de abajo, ¿sabes? Tenemos un montón de cosas que hacer. Presiona. Si te pierdes, este tío te va a dar las indicaciones de qué coño es. Esto es diferente de algo. ¿Por qué? Porque ya hemos avanzado en la historia. Entonces siempre vuelve a Dirtmouth y tal. What a turn! Our shopkeepers come home. Just wander back in. I hoped for grand tales of his time below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him. So mira, el shopkeeper, we saved him and now he's talking to us about him. If you're interested in his wear, watch out. He drives a hard bargain, that one. So we need a lot of money for this fucker. He seems to not know that we was the one that saved him. And this is something really interesting about the whole game. It's just, you're really humble, right? It's the humble knight, not hollow knight. It's like, the whole time you don't say nothing. And then there's a lot of moments where people take the, yeah, well, I mean, never mind, my point. He doesn't even know that we saved him. And nobody gives a fuck. That's the problem. It's bad for the market, not that he's complaining. Okay, so he told us about Sly. So, again, if you haven't visited Sly, you gotta do it. Look, another new dialogue. Now he's talking about Conifer and his wife Griselda from the map shop. So again, if you haven't spoken with them, then you should go into the map shop. And this is also interesting. Just recently taken up residence in the house beside the station. So now we know what's the other building next to theirs. And this is the issue. Well, you'll see in a second. But even though I unlocked the fast travel, I never fully unlocked the fast travel. So now I actually had to backtrack walking to get to the point of... yeah, never mind. Don't do that. Just I'll show you how you have to do it next time. Actually refining the couple of Conifer and Griselda. Okay, next dialogue. Again, third dialogue new. So the more things that you do, the more new dialogue he's got for you. My understanding of Hollowness can be a little vague, but below those leafy caverns in a fungal grove is a fungal grove, once home to peaceful creatures, not quite bug and not quite plant. Interesting. Sounds almost worth a visit, no? I mean, more clear than this, it cannot be. So you might have lost yourself and you're like, oh damn, it's true, there's the green path thingy. How do we get there? Like, is there something? So I won't repeat myself anymore. If you get lost, speak with the old dude. And also, you will only get this dialogue the one time. After you read it, he will just revert back to the standard dialogue of, hey, do you want to sit on the bench? So pay attention because you only see it the one time. A noxious odor fills the place. Anything else? Feeling tired? That bench might be iron, blah, blah, blah. So there we go. That's it. You'll never hear about his opinion of the leafy greens down there, but it was a good tip. Let's just check. Villain. Fly. I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I made myself pretty comfortable here, selling all trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I have several items that might improve your chance of survival. There we go, mask shard. This is all really interesting. We're grabbing this straight away. Don't spend any of your money on anything else. You might not want to use the compass because it's just useless and you can work around it. And you might not want to use this because it's also a bit useless in the sense that you can do what this charm is doing. But I tell you, this is improvement of life. Basically, you got magnets, so now all of the money dropped by the enemies will come straight to you. Not always. You gotta be within some certain distance. But I tell you, it's just never you go back down off a shelf because you kill an enemy that was flying and now you drop at the bottom. Get all the gel. Don't think about it. Quality of life improvements. Leaving a lot of gel behind as you hurry through the caverns. This charm will make you sure. It only costs you the one notch, so it's choose compass or this stuff. And we're left with another charm. This big lantern. This is for speed running. The first object that you gotta get. Really important. Do not get this useless lantern. This is gonna be our next goal in terms of gel. This is an item that you need to use at some point. But the sooner you get it, then the sooner you get it done. This is actually really nice, and I'll be getting these too. This is a mask shard. I think it's pretty obvious. Grab the 4 mask shards, get a new art container.
Patamas, Gio.
Oh, this was that expensive. I didn't remember it. Never mind. And this is a vessel fragment, which happens to be, again, a collectionable of 3 different vessel fragments that will allow you to hold more souls. So you get more spells and more heals. Stalwart Shell is a charm that allows you to... it's actually pretty neat for people that are not really that good and that can't... that doesn't really fare well on platformers, get hit a lot of times. Well, this will make your invulnerability after you get hit. You know, that time where you cannot get hit again and you're just blinking, it'll make it so that it's a bit longer, and again, you can save yourself from some damage. Unnecessary to me. At this point. How long have I been streaming for? Jeez. I haven't even finished the whole first map. Let me see. I don't even know where to look at this. Lapse time. 1 hour and a half. So, I'm just gonna go and show you real quick. I mean, I'm just gonna go straight fast, real fast. And show you what I had to do. Sorry, and show you what I should have done on the first... on the first... This is the building. This is the fast travel building. As you can see, it's closed. It's closed because I should have opened it before. Never mind. So you should have done what I did, which was as soon as you discover the stack station, take the stack station, the fast travel to Dirtmouth. You unlock that door from within, on the inside, and then you take the stack back again. So you go back to the station. So if you end up in Dirtmouth walking again, for whatever reason, now the door is open, and you don't have to fucking go back to the station walking again. Like I'm just gonna do. This is Griselda? Griselda?
Papanada.
Griselda. Papanada. She's not... I'm just gonna skip through this because I want to finish the streaming already and just play some Destiny 2. But she's not happy really with all of this because Conifer is really dedicated to his work and all that. So compass, useless. Wheel, straight up. If you don't have the money for the vessel or for the mass fragment like I got before, just prioritize the money stuff, the money charm, and the quill. You'll see straight away why. So this is the tool that you need to fill in all the map details. I'll show you a before and after. This can be... The pins are really helpful as well. I'm just gonna get the bench pin. So this will make so that whenever I find a bench on the map, there's a pin for it. So I know where the benches are. This is really helpful for landmarks. And this upsets me. Because down on the left, the map just got updated without me resting on a bench. And that's actually... I'm gonna get the stack, the fast travel as well. Pretty helpful. But yeah, as you can see, map updated down on the left. So yeah, it automatically updated. I wanted to show you the before and after of the writing. I believe that since the map updated, I think I don't have the old version anymore. And now you can only see the one updated with my quill. That's it. And no, okay, that's amazing. It didn't. I have to see the bench. The only thing that updated was the bench and the fast travel station from Dirtmouth. That's good. So, look, this is why the quill is so important. I can't stress it enough. This is the map I was sold. Map updated. And this is the map that we got now. Fuck me. There we go. Look at this. Way brighter. You can see definitely which walls, doors, and the places that we haven't checked. If you cannot You can see also the benches, which is just perfect. Yeah, you can see some of the buildings as well, so that can really help you. You can see on the middle, right underneath the boss, there's the well. That's the pools where we recover the soul. Then next to the boss on the left, you can see that's where the shaman was, where we got a spell. Down on the top left of this Forgotten Crossroads map, you can see where the worms are. You can see the areas that we discovered, which are the smooth, nice ones, and then you can see the areas that we haven't visited yet, which are the ones that are like more, yeah, more scrubby and stuff. And again, this makes it so simple to help yourself through the maps. No need of a compass. And yeah, so what we're gonna do now? Oh, fuck it, man. I can't. I want to finish the stream, and if I go down to the right, I want to show you what's there. I don't want to speed through. I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna speed through it and then show you. No, I'm not. I make my mind. I'm not gonna do it. That's pointless. I told you already. Whenever you get to the stack station, go back to Dirtmouth. Make sure you open the door from the inside, and then if you want, you can just take it up from there. Go and see the shop or do whatever you want. But if you do find the stack station, make sure that at least you take the way to Dirtmouth, open the door from the inside, and then if you want to continue, then go back down. Stack station is free, so you only pay the ones to open it up, and then you don't have to worry about it ever again. So don't do it like I just did. Just go open the station on Dirtmouth from within, and go back if you want to keep on traveling the thing. So I'm done for today. I'll show you again. This bitch always on. Gathering Storm, always on at all times, and this will allow you to gather more KO, to improve your abilities way faster, and to unlock all the shit in the game. So tell you, mandatory. And that's about it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for joining me on the first chill run explanation tutorial for beginners of Hollow Knight. I won't be doing an explanation video of everything on the game. I might actually beat it on live streaming, but I don't intend to make the future videos as much as a tutorial as this one. I will be following with the remaining parts of the map on a tutorial kind of video. Couple of things that I can think of to teach you to improve your run through Hollow Knight. And then I'll just most likely finish the game live streaming and just giving you a little bit of my commentary, my opinions, or what was my story. I'll just make it a bit faster paced. I'm thinking also I can play with some of you, so if you're watching the streaming, then you can also comment and tell me what you think is the best move for the next situation, or what places I should explore. And even though I know it isn't the fastest track, I'll just do it for you guys, and then we can explore some stuff together. If you haven't yet, then grab this game. It's on Steam. I don't think it's on sale right now, but it's just $15. You can also get it cracked from the internet, as I played it for the first time, and I fell so much in love with this game that I bought it both on Steam and Switch, just to make sure that I had it at hand. So I have it cracked and purchased in 2 different platforms. I tell you, this won't let you down. Best fucking game ever. So thank you guys for coming in, and see you guys in the next one, perhaps tomorrow. All right, bye.